So today's lesson is about the amazing hemp. And this stuff right here, every sailing ship that ever sailed the seas used hemp rope for everything. Literally everything. The sailors' shoes, the sailors' clothes, the sails, the lines, the rigging, the nets, everything. Because cannabis can be exposed to salt water and it does not rot away. It is absolutely vital to wooden sailing ships. And the North American continent was settled by the British king um, to cut down oak trees and grow hemp. Thomas Jefferson and George Washington were big landowners, and they took umbrage at having to grow hemp for the king's navy when they could be, making money. And so we now have a land with no hemp. I don't understand how that could have happened. Because this is not something new, you guys. This has been around since forever and ever. It is the single most useful plant in the entire world. See all these? These are the fibers of the plant, which are the veins, right? And you can dry them out and squeeze out the juices, and it leaves the fibers behind. And then you comb them out. And look how glossy they are. I didn't do anything to that. That's not the plastic. That's the fibers of the plant. It's like a silvery elf hair color. Um, and they're really, really long, right? As long as the plant was tall. And hemp grows like, 3, 4 meters, 5 meters sometimes. It's big and tall and spindly, and the whole thing turns into a flower. Um, and they make seeds in great abundance. And the birds love them because it provides half of the neurotransmitters our bodies need, and birds and everybody's body needs. And in fact, between the seeds of cannabis and the seeds of Papaver somniferum, we can feed the world. Two annual plants that grow anywhere, and you don't even really have to do more than go out and hoe the weeds down a little bit sometimes, if you feel like it. And they'll grow even if you don't. As long as the rain falls, they will grow forever. And they will feed our children. Jack Herr said that there are 10,000 things, known uses for the cannabis plant. It's full of oils that are absolutely vital to our good health. They are full of the neurotransmitters our bodies require to live. They provide everything we need to live, to be healthy. The fatty acids and lipids in the hemp seed oil that I rave about all the time are the only things that can pass through cell walls, right? That's what nourishes our cells, That's what our cells want and need. And we can put it right, I put it on my skin all the time. And instead of old flaky old man skin, and I had some serious skin damage here a couple of years ago, and it's all healed. It's like brand new baby skin there. And that's because I use that hemp seed oil on my skin, in my food, in my hair, in my beard, everything, man. And I use it on my tools and my work projects. You can use it in your car. It makes dandy fuel. It can replace hemp seed oil right now. Can replace diesel fuel and jet fuel. Okay? And we can grow, unlimited quantities. We can get more and more if we need it. And we don't really. There's other ways to get around. But to do that, you've got to work with things, not against them. And one of the things about petroleum oil is that it's poison at every step, from the exploration and drilling and production and shipping, transportation to refineries, and then the refineries themselves become ecological no-go zones that are so toxic. We have several in the United States that are in the highest category of ecological no-goes. It's seriously bad business. And the air that we breathe has those unburned hydrocarbons in them, and they're not good for us. When you burn hemp fuels, you're burning a living thing. It's not long-chain hydrocarbons that have been petrified. It's the oils of a living plant, and they burn cleanly. They can burn without any residue whatsoever, without much help, just simply because they're from a living plant and they're short-chain hydrocarbons, and those chain hydrocarbons are like a sawtooth thing, right? And there's a few carbons on there, like 3 in the case of cannabinoids, and then there's oxygens and hydrogens. That's all there is. Oxygens and hydrogens. And those 3 carbons are not big long chain hydrocarbons, man. They oxidize into carbon dioxide, sure enough. But living plants use carbon dioxide. And if we're not dumping tons of waste into the air that can't burn, that little bit of carbon dioxide's okay. It's okay, because it's so very, very clean. And you don't have to use tons and tons and tons of it. You can use a thimbleful of it and extract the same energy out of it. Waste not, want not, because it's not ours. It belongs to our children.